All right, you know what time it is. Once again, as usual, time's right about that time. Note to self time already, motherfucker. If you don't know, well, now you know, bitch. Straight into it. Let's do this motherfucking shit. Straight into it. Now, this video is going to be about Brandon Jamal, the single mom guy. The thing about it is, I said I was going to make a reaction to his new diss song to Fresh and Fit called Sex Worker Saver. But first, before I get into that, I just want to talk about, the shit that happened on Fresh and Fit Live. I feel like, listen, when it came to him going off on that female, I wasn't, listen, here's the thing. I was rooting for him. I was a fan of the whole single mom song. Everybody loved the song. He was a hit. He went viral. He's talented. Nobody could take that away from him. But it was just the way that he was going off on this female. He was doing too much. I'm not even against him going off on the female, but it was just, you're doing it too much to the point to where you're disrespecting Myron, Walter, and the people that we have on the show. It's like, it's like this nigga, I get it. Talk your shit about this female, go to fuck off on her, and then move on to the next thing. He wasn't doing that. This nigga, he was red pill rage, and he was locked in on this bitch the entire time. Once she said that one shit to him about how he should have kept his age to himself, this nigga was on her ass the whole fucking show, and he was doing too much to where it's like I felt like it was an overcorrection. Now, see, I'm not on the woman's side. The woman, she was stupid. She was a fucking bimbo. She was a dumbass. Everybody was going off on her on the show. Like, everybody thought on the show that she was stupid. Everybody thought that on the show what she was saying didn't make any sense, that she was a dumbass. And to be honest, I just felt like with the way that, you were arguing with this woman, I just felt like she was irritating you and making you so upset. It's like she was good. The one thing she's good at, she may not be the brightest light in the Christmas tree, but the one thing she's very good at is being annoying. She's very good at being irritating, and she was irritating the shit out of Brandon. To be honest, you should have been a comedian and roasted her and then moved on to the next thing. Like, for example, when she said, hey, you should have kept your age to yourself. Bitch, you should keep your legs to yourself, and maybe you'd be able to find a high-value man and quit being such a fucking whore on OnlyFans, bitch. That would have been my comeback. That would have been a sweet comeback. I mean, you're telling me to keep my age to myself. Bitch, I'm not ashamed of my age. Unlike your body count, bitch, I'm actually proud of my age, bitch. That would have been a sweet comeback after she said that shit, man. You see, when you're doing these things, you need to be quick on your feet. But I just felt like the moment she said that shit, that nigga was zeroed in on that particular woman and was basically dissing her the entire show and was going off on her, and he was stacking the diapers on the table and mouthing the words of everything she was saying when she was talking. It was just like, I don't know. It's like you took it too far with the banter. You kept going at her. It was an overcorrection. I mean, I'm not telling you to just take her shit, but what I'm saying is, like, at a certain point in time when the show was getting serious, all this stacking of diapers, all of this mouthing the words of what she's saying, I mean, yes, I understand, check her. But when she starts being like, when she starts being respectful, or she's not doing anything, talking shit about you anymore, you should have stopped right there. And she even said at the end of the show when you left, she was like, I thought that, we were doing like a back and forth banter, and like I wouldn't have minded talking to him at the end of the show and shaking his hand and, buying drinks with him and just having a good time and talking to him like a normal person after everything is said and done. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't something that was supposed to be taken personal. It was just something that was for entertainment. He took it too seriously. I mean, you made one song that went viral. Like, you did not go double platinum, and your song is a parody. We get it. You're talented, but it's like when you're new to fame, you have to be able to humble yourself just a little bit, And then it would have been nice if on the show you talked about, well, how did you come up with the song? What inspired you to make the song? I mean, he talked about where he was from and all this, but he never talked about what inspired him to make the song, what inspired him to do these things that he's doing. Like, just, all I'm saying is it would have been great to know more about him instead of him just stacking up diapers on the table, But like I said, it was an overcorrection on his part. He took it too far. He was doing too much on the show to where it was disrespecting the people who invited him on the show that gave him his start to fame. And the shit is looking ugly, Like, the diaper shit was getting old fast. It was funny at first, but then it started getting old when he kept doing that shit. He just takes the diapers everywhere he goes. Like, it's one thing that if it's like a skit, but like it's something that you're doing everywhere you go, you're just bringing diapers with you. You have any idea how many fucking single moms you piss off that you done fucked around and bought all the fucking Pampers at Walmart? Now what the fuck are these bitches supposed to do now? But like, it reminds me of like SpongeBob SquarePants when this nigga, he kept on ripping his pants and shit, and it was funny. The nigga ripped his pants, it was funny. People were laughing. He kept doing it too many times, and then after a while it started getting annoying. And that's when people started turning on him. And I think that that's what happened with this Brandon Jamal guy. SpongeBob thought he was a superstar ripping his pants, and until people got tired of it, because he was just a one-trick pony, or in this case, a one-hit wonder, is what Fresh and Fit would say. But anyways, this is my critical assessment of this man. I'm not like, I don't have anything personally against him. I just wish he could have handled that situation better. And to be honest, I was a fan of the Single Mom song. I still sort of am. I was rooting for him and I wanted him to do great things with his success. But it just seems like he needs to work on his attitude. He's too impulsive. It's just like, he needs a PR team, because this shit right here, this is why people who are in PR is like needed, especially when you have fame, in order to be able to mitigate shit like this. Yeah, but anyways, without further ado, Brandon Jamal has a new song out called Sex Worker SAVER. And we're about to get into this reaction. Hopefully this shit ain't copyright. But without further ado, let's get into the shit.
In all my years of conquest, violence, slaughter, it was never personal. But what I'm about to do to your annoying, misogynistic ass podcast.
I'm sorry, I had to stop the video on this one. This nigga, he said misogynistic ass podcast? Really? You're taking the feminist route by calling these dudes misogynistic? You have any idea how many women think that your video about single moms is misogynistic? By your own logic, you have any idea how misogynistic it was for you to go after that woman, arguing back and forth, talking shit about her, calling her all types of bitches? When the dudes who out here going off on women like Myron and Tommy Sotomayor, those dudes weren't going off on women like how you were on that show. So how the fuck are they the misogynistic ones? The sense is no sense and the math is not mathin'. I'm just saying the misogynistic part doesn't make sense. When you got kicked out of the show for arguing with women, and then you did it on the previous podcast before that, they're misogynistic, but the guys who are the main niggas that go off on women and talk shit about them, they were telling you to calm the fuck down and that you were doing too much. Like, imagine the Incredible Hulk trying to tell you to take a fucking chill pill. Imagine that. Imagine Hitler telling you to stop the violence. That's how you know you done fucked around and took shit too far. But anyways, back to the video.
In all my years of conquest, violence, slaughter, it was never personal. But what I'm about to do to your annoying, misogynistic ass podcast, you're gonna enjoy it. Very much.
You a lame, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, a sex worker saver, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, a sex worker saver, you a sex worker saver, let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Trying to save me, girl. Let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl.
All right, I'm gonna try not to interrupt so much, but I'm not gonna lie. So far, I like the beat. Listen, the beat is fire. I fuck with the beat. I fuck with the chorus. Like, if he actually made this beat, then I gotta give it to him. Like, this beat is actually really good. This beat is fire. I fuck with this beat. And then the chorus, and then I like the whistling at the end, of every, like that shit right there. Like, everything is so far so good. But like I said, kudos to him if he made this beat, because I'm fucking with this shit right now. Like, hate him or love him, the nigga's got talent. I gotta give it to him. But anyways, let's proceed.
You're gonna enjoy it. Very much.
You a lame, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, a sex worker saver, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, you a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver, a sex worker saver, you a sex worker saver, let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Trying to save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Trying to save you, girl.
Man, I don't know. Crying over money, you down, bro? You brown nose. Bitch, I'm fornicating with brown hoes. Wavy as a bitch. I just hope you don't drown, though. You probably should've gave it to me on 4th down, though. We keep the Skittles on us, we like Marshawn Lynch. We go in beast mode, nigga, no defeat mode. We came to fuck this game up. Brandon found a cheat code, and Jamal the Gemini. Nigga, we Vegito. Nigga, we don't gang bang, but we keep it G though. Yeah, I got that smoke, that shit is free, so what you need though? Cappers wanna handicap us, probably cause we Negro. Yeah, I'm a bit emotional, but never been a sex worker saver. You a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver. You a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver. You a simp, you a lame, you a sex worker saver. A sex worker saver, you a sex worker saver, nigga.
I don't know why, God damn. Y'all thought I was gonna be lame ass, simp ass, sex worker saving ass niggas playing. Let me save you, girl. I'ma let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Tryna save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. I'ma let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Tryna save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Let me save you, girl. Tryna save you, girl.
Sex worker saver. Sex worker saver. Sex worker saver. You a sex worker saver.
Okay, so that was the song. What do I think about it and what are my thoughts? What are my 2 cents? Here's the thing. To give it a fair review, I gotta say, the song is not bad. It's kind of dope. I like it. I like the chorus. I like the hook. I like all that shit. Like, it's really, like, it actually shows that he has a lot of talent. Underneath all of that ego is talent. It was a good song. I like the chorus. I for sure like the beat. Like I said, if the beat is his own and it's not something that he got from Doja Cat like the last song, I'm fucking with the song. It's good. You know, the only thing that I would say about the song is, like, he should have made another verse. That's the thing. I don't like the fact that it only had 1 verse. He should have at least had 2 verses to the song. Like, just make another verse to the song. Like, the song would be perfect. Like, it's a good song, but the song would be perfect if he had at least 2 to 3 verses and maybe an interlude mixed in. You know, so you have the chorus and then you have the verse, chorus, verse, interlude, and then you have, you know, the 3rd verse with the chorus closing it out, you know, so that would make your complete song. See, the thing is, it's a good song, but it's not incomplete. Like, it feels incomplete. So I would say it needs work. It's not a bad song. It needs work. I would probably give it a 6.5 out of 10 because the song feels incomplete. The song feels like it felt like it needed another verse. Like, give it another verse. Give it another, like you should spend more time on the song. Make the song longer. Give it at least 2 to 3 verses with at least 1 interlude. If you can do that, then it would be a complete song. And then what would make the disc better is if instead of focusing on Fresh and Fit and making it a diss for them, you can make it a diss song to simps in the same way that you made a diss song to the single moms, you know? And if he was smart about his shit, you know how the single mom song blew up? You know how in every fucking TikTok or every video that single moms was talking about their baby daddy not being shit, and then you stitched the video at the end of with the single mom, now you a single mom, now you a single mom, and then that's how your shit became popular. I feel like he should do the same thing for guys who are simping for women and putting women on pedestals and doing all of this bullshit for women who don't deserve it. So instead of it being a Fresh and Fit diss, try to focus and center the song more on guys who are simps, who put women on pedestals, and that are these male feminists that kiss these women's ass. You know, you show videos of these men just worshiping women, and, you know, women are God and all this shit, and then you stitch your sex worker saver video at the end of it, and it will be like your shit will go up, like your shit will be blowing up again. For all the guys who are simps, for all the dudes who are out here, you know, caping for bitches on some Captain Save-A-Ho shit, then you stitch the video at the end of the shit. So instead of just being the single mom guy, now you're something more than that. You are like you're like the manosphere rapper. Like you rap about manosphere shit. You rap about red pill shit. You rap about, like, you know, oh my god, it would be so good if he were to make videos like relating to, like, listen, we have all these feminist rappers talking shit about men, disrespecting men. It would be nice if we had a rapper that is like that's on some manosphere shit. A manosphere rapper, a red pill rapper, a dude who just raps about like all this shit, you know, that's for the dudes, man. It would be so fucking amazing, man, if we had something like that in our space. And he can be the one to do that. But like I said, this is some ideas for Brandon Jamal to, you know, expand further on his fame. So then that way he can be more than just, you know, that guy being known for one song. Now he's a guy who is known for being like a red pill rapper, you know, or like a manosphere rapper. It would be cool if he did a song about passport bros. Man, he does songs about like just a whole bunch of shit that men go through. You know, that would be so fucking amazing if he were to do something like that. And listen, here's the thing. Although I disagreed with how he handled things on Fresh and Fit, if he were to take this newfound fame that he had and turn it into something else to make it more than what it is he's doing currently, I feel like he's gonna make it, you know. So my advice, or it would be like to expand his fame, or first of all, the diss song, you know, you should make it 2 to 3 verses. So I feel like he should expand the song, make it longer, add 2 or 3 verses, maybe an interlude, either 2 verses or 1 verse and an interlude. That'd be nice if he expanded the diss. Like, it could still sort of be a Fresh and Fit diss, but center it more around guys who are simps and who are Cap and SAVER hoes, you know. And then make basically in every video where you spot guys like that, stitch your video in the same way that you did for the single moms at the end of the fucking video. It'd be cool if you were to do the same thing of that nature. And then what else? Oh my god, if he were to make a soft guy era rap, that shit would be fucking dope. Or if he were to make a drizzle rap, oh my god, now that shit right there. Like, the possibilities are endless. But like I said, hate him or love him, he does have talent, and there's no taking it away from that nigga. I gotta give it to him. Like I said, although I'm disappointed with the way he presented himself on that video, but you know, as long as he works on his attitude and work on, you know, just not being so angry and practice stoicism, he should be doing fine. I mean, the thing is, Bad Baby, she did her you know, that's what she did with her 15 minutes of fame when she did that before she was the Catch Me Outside girl. Now her name is Bad Baby. You know, now that's what we know her as. You know, she transitioned from her 15 minutes of fame to now her fame has more longevity, and she's known for more than just one thing. You know, I feel like this might be, you know, this might be something that he can work on the same way that he did the single mom thing. Use that same strategy, but for other songs you do, and then keep your raps strictly Manosphere and Red Pill and all that shit. And then that way you're gonna be blowing the fuck up, because now you're the only Manosphere rapper that's out here just, you know, talking your shit, and you're doing it for the fellas, for the dudes out here, you know. And that's a good thing, you know. But like I said, man, kudos to him. It was a good song, but just, I would say add more verses to it, make the song longer. And if you can do that, then I probably give the song maybe a high 7, maybe 7.7, maybe a 7.8, or I'd probably give it a low 8, high 7 or low 8. If he can improve, you know, if he were to add more verses to it, to the song. But anyways, that's just my 2 cents on the whole thing. You know, I didn't even think I was gonna like the song when I first listened to it, but surprisingly, I did. And yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say for now. But until then, I'm out. You already know what it is, man. It's the underdog. I've spoken, and I approve this message.
No cada,
Deuces.
no nada, madre soltera. Y tienes 9 meses, madre soltera.